Namaste viewers, welcome to DM Astrology. We are into the series of Virgo Ascendant, and in Virgo Ascendant we have reached to 5th house, Sun in 5th house. Now we are going to see Sun in Virgo Ascendant in 6th house. In Virgo Ascendant, Sun in 6th house will be in the Aquarius sign. In the last house we have seen that Sun in the is enemy sign. Here it is more strong enemy sign because Aquarius is a certain very powerful sign. Capricorn is merely a own sign of a Saturn, whereas Aquarius is the Saturn multicon sign. Now, what happened that the 12th lord in the 6th house, that also concern we have to see. The 12th lord is sitting in the 6th house, again aspecting to the 12th house. That also combination, and from first house Karaka also seated in the 6th house. Sun in any ascendant will not give a good result when it's seated in the 6th house, because 6th house is a house of opposition. 7th house is a house of opposite, whereas 6th house is the house of opposition. What people or you yourself oppose, what you oppose is nothing but the 6th house, right? So in the 6th house, Sun in the 6th house is already covered under the highly negative zone, as well as it is also in the enemy sign also, right? Now we'll see, it is Aquarius sign. Outside the Saturn will govern, and insidely it will be a Mars and Saturn. Again the Saturn will repeat. In what happened in the 5th house, even though the enemy sign of our Sun is comfortable with the inner support of a Jupiter, here the inner support of a Mars is there, but inner support of Saturn will not be there. Now in 6th house there is two things divided under the Mars category and the Saturn category. The Mars category is a disease, death, enemies, and in-laws, means maternal home, maternal uncle relationship. So these all are governed in the Mars, whereas the four things govern under the Saturn. There is one by one. One is your job, service, then your servants, your court, means litigation, and any conspiracy against you. So conspiracy, legal battle, your labor, your servants, and you as a doing a service. This all career. One part of a career is a job. So secure job is a 6th house. So this way, this house is very powerful. And now Sun is seated here in the enemy house. So what happened? That even Sun want to work hard. Sun want to show good things, but this house is also not good, because Sun doesn't know what to give result. It's only give the enlightenment. It's only focus the house, so that whatever the result you want to acquire, you can acquire by your own choice. So Sun never help. Sun only will display the things which you cannot see. So Sun is just a focus. So Sun will try to open up everything of a 6th house. Mars item will be affected by the sitting of a Sun, the seated planet Sun, but the certain things will not be affected by sitting of a Sun. Now only seeing a Sun being seated in 6th house, it is not good. Always you have to be very alert about your health. Your disease will be always activated. Your immunity, vitality always being down. Your enemies are always ready to attack you. Your maternal uncles are so powerful, so they will also make you under the pressure, or they will deny the share if you are anything entitled. And fourth thing is that it will not allow, because it is a very good combination with the Mars. So in enemies, every time the enemies are alert, and you have to always face the enemy, and you have to fight for that. You have to fight for that, and then only you will be getting a victory. Then that is certain thing, that the sun in the sixth house is a show. You like to take the things on the credit. When you take the things in credit, you have to take the loan, you have to opt for the loan. So this loan factor comes when sun in the sixth house, Jupiter in the sixth house. We see that people always like to buy the things in the credit or in installment, and then they will face lot of problem. To cover the loan of 18%, they buy the loan in the 15%. To pay over 15%, they buy the 12%. So either they go hiring the loan or they are lowering the interest. Likewise, this is also creating a kind of a more debt, and person once enter into this debt part will never come out, because of now his things has been shown, so it will be exposed. Now he will be not coming out of this. So for enemy also, he has to always alert and try not to get the any debt, because here the sun and Mars, if we consider that they both are a friend, so here they both are a friend, so it will allow, see what the friend will do, friend will allow you to give anything. So here sun is seated and Mars is a karaka. Mars will allow its whole thing to access to the sun. So sun can access its enemy. So enemy always been alert, enemy always been exposed, they are always been seen, and they always try to make you harm. Second thing is that we have seen, it is also affecting the maternal uncle, also creating some or the other way problem to you, to your mother also or yourself also. So if you are any due with them, if you have to take anything from them, it is very difficult to get things from them. So that way also it is not giving you a good result. And one more thing is your own disease, right? So disease wise also, sun and Mars will both join together, will create the heat in the body, in your stomach, in your pancreas, in your digestive organ, always there is a heat. Mars will be giving activation by the seated sun. Sun in the fifth house and sun in the sixth house, I often seen that the people are facing the problem with the digestive things. Their digestion system is so slow. Saturn also. But here what happened, it's slow because of the juice or the acid is more than the required. So it is acid always bounce back. So that way the person face a lot of problem related to this. So this way also the sun is not considered good in the sixth house. Now this is a part of this Mars item. We have seen the disease, we have seen the death, we have seen the maternal uncle, and we have seen enemies, right? Now considering the Saturn part, now Saturn is a lord of, we should not forget that Saturn is a lord of the sixth house, and it's also significant in the sixth house. So their items are very much secure. And if the sun try to enter in the domain of a Saturn, it will be always creating a lot of problem. You can see my Sun and Saturn video I have already done. In Sun and Saturn, I have seen how the relation between Sun and Saturn, how it activate, how it is deactivated, what are the situations. Here also, Sun is being seated in the Saturn house. In Aquarius, the Saturn is more powerful than the Sun. Sun is also powerful, but it is seated from his own house, 7th house, and is aspecting his own house. One, it will activate the item of Saturn, then again it will be in the 12th house also. See in this ascendant what happened, then in the 6th house the sun is seated and Saturn is a lord. In 12th house sun is a lord and Saturn is a karaka, significator. So there also we will see in the 12th house also how this work. Sun being a own sign, but enemy with the karaka, how it gives a result. That we'll see in the 12th house. So here the Saturn item is first of all is a job. So in job what happen, person may be in the MNC, the sun whenever seated it gives a larger skill. So a person may be in the government job because sun in the 6th house or the 9th house, in 10th house people are more engaged in the government job. So that they are in the government, semi-government or administration work, and Saturn always giving us so much labor but will not get a position. So here sun suppress here the sun suppress. They are not good in the job in the government sector. They will not get a good promotion because sun is here in the power. So they have to work very hard, or either they will be suitable in the politics rather than in the job. In the government, they are more powerful and more suitable to the politics. So sun in the sixth house in job also, they are not good with their seniors. They are not able to reach to the higher position. So this also a problem. Their own servants, if they are the boss, if they are the owner of the business, and if they recruit any servants, so servants are also there, they will be dominating the will of the owner. So they are not good with their own boss, and if they are boss, their subordinate will not be happy with him. So the servant also not getting good, and if you are working also in the job, you will be also not comfortable with the environment. So both the side, in job it will be not good, and when you hire someone, they will also do their own wish, and you will be not able to get the desired result from them. Now related to the litigation, it will be good. The government will be always on the benefit side of you. So if you go for the litigation, it will be always helpful for you. So only thing in the litigation part, the person will be getting support from the government. In rest of the things, the sun will be enlightened the things. Here if it is enlightened the things, that means government is clear on their stand, and you will be always winning from the opposite party. So sun in the sixth house in the Virgo Ascendant in the Aquarius sign, there are more chances of winning a case. And last, that is a conspiracy, because Sadyantra, conspiracy also comes under the 12th house, 6th house. So person are always fear about the conspiracy. Being a sun seated here, they always feel insecurity that somebody is doing some bad with them. They think that there somebody is doing conspiracy, and they try to pull their legs, but it's not always there. This is only the people fear because of the sun Saturn opposition. Because of the sun and Saturn opposition, they always feel that there will be a bit of problem related to this. So this type of things can be also seen. In actual, there might not be an actual conspiracy, but the person is always having a apprehension or fear that they might be come under the trap or come under the conspiracy. So nothing to worry about it. It will not be create any conspiracy. Now we have seen the sun with the both the Karaka sun and Mars and Saturn. We have seen the sun with the Saturn relation, the house lord relation also not good. So all the result, the person has to fight, struggle, and a lot of struggle is there, and then only he will get the result of this house. Now being a first house Karaka, sun is a first house Karaka. First house Karaka seated in sixth house, so vitality, immunity, and confidence, or you can say soul power, will be always being in the oppose. So they might be getting a negative feelings about things. They are very confident in the front of the face, but always get confused. No, I don't have to do this. I may be right, I may not be right. Likewise, this type of confusion person may be creating. Even though he is very firm, even though he is going to get a good result, but still always being into the confusion. So it may also happen. So person has to see to it that these things should not be happen. First house Karaka significant in the sixth house, not considered good. Now 12th lord in the sixth house. This is a Viparit Rajyo. 6th house lord in 8, 8th lord in the 12, and 12th lord in the 6th house is creating Viparita Rajyo. So in the Viparita Rajyo, the sun will give a good result of a 12th house. So he will be getting a remedy, medicine, hospitalization, any loss he will be aware, because 12th lord seated Kendra to it, so it will activate the 12th house. So it is good for the soul to rest in the peace, or soul to enhance its level of a moksha. For that reason, it is good when the 12th lord seated in the 6th house. It is, and if person is lucky to get the sun dasha during this lifetime, he'll be very lucky and get a good result from it. So that way the person is a very lucky and getting a good result. So that way the person will be benefited. Considering the 10th karaka, because the sun is a karaka of 10th house also, 10th house Karaka seated 9 to it. It is seated 9. So for 10th house, name, fame, reputation, father, this all will be good. And that is why I say that it will be very good in the government job. So for government job also, it will be a very good result for the native. So there is no problem related to the government job. Person will be always getting a good name, fame, credit in the government job or any job, MNC, multinational company or any big company, he will be very good. But always having some problem with their colleagues, their seniors, and if they are so in the top management, they always have a problem with their junior staff. So that will be always remaining like that only. So we have seen from first house Karaka it is good, fourth house Karaka also seated third, there is also moderate good, ninth house Karaka also very good, and 12th Lord being Sun will give very good result. And Sun is also aspecting his own house, that also we should not forget. So for 12th house this Sun is very good, but otherwise in other things it will be creating a disease, creating the enemies, always fearing about the conspiracy, fearing about the litigation, not good relation with the maternal uncle, so it will be not so considered good, right? So in next lesson we'll come to know how Sun will be giving good result in the 7th house in the Pisces sign for the matrimonial relationship, personal life or in public life. So till that time, please listen this carefully, apply this in the mini charts and see how the result is there. So here with we are completing this lesson, and in the next lecture we move ahead to next house. Do like, share and subscribe my channel DM Astrology. For consultation, you can always ask me in my email dmastrology1@gmail.com. And for more such type of lectures, articles and videos, you can see in my Facebook page DM Astrology or Dharmesh Mehta. So thank you very much again, once again, viewers, to listening this carefully and giving me an opportunity to create new videos. Thank you. Thank you very much. Namaste.